If you've seen what's happened, whether you go to South Carolina, where I had a huge victory, where we had a tremendous victory in New Hampshire, tremendous in Nevada, you look at what's happened, and tonight, of course, is the best of all. I mean, right now they're projected, I guess, 6, but it could be 7, 8, 9, and major states. It's Georgia, Alabama, Massachusetts, Tennessee, Virginia. And, you know, these are amazing states, so we're going to probably get a lot more. In fact, we're projected to have some pretty good additional numbers. But I will say this, look, we have expanded the Republican Party. When you look at what's happened in South Carolina and you see the kind of numbers that we got in terms of extra people coming in, they came from the Democratic Party or the Democrat Party, and they're Democrats and they're longtime Democrats, and they were never going to switch, and they all switched, and they were independents. And we've actually expanded the party.
And the ballot's still being counted as we speak in many of those states you heard Donald Trump refer to there. He's projected to do well. Of course, he's going to say that. But there are still some tight races out there.
There are still some numbers coming in, but first we'll give you sort of the overall picture of where they stand at this point. We'll take a look at Donald Trump's standings tonight. So far, he has won 5 states: Alabama, Georgia, Massachusetts, Tennessee, and Virginia. He won most of those by around 20%. Cruz finished in second place in 3 of those. Rubio finished in second place in 2 of those. And Ted Cruz also winning tonight. He took home 2 states, Oklahoma and Texas. Texas, of course, being that very big one everyone was looking at. He won that by with about 40% to 28% for Donald Trump. But there are still a couple of races in play right now going on in Arkansas. It's still a tight race there. We'll show you that. In Arkansas, we have Trump with 34.3%, Cruz with 26.7%, and Rubio with 26.3%. So tight for all 3. And of course, you do look a lot to see who is going to finish in second place is also important for some of these candidates. And also in Vermont, another close race there. 33.1% for Donald Trump. We have 30% for John Kasich, and 19.4% for Rubio, and 9.4% for Cruz. So close there, and we're also starting to just get in numbers from Minnesota right now. In that state, Rubio is actually ahead, but it is still tight, and Donald Trump there in 3rd place right now.
And those percentages are important for those who aren't familiar with this system at home, because those delegates are doled out proportionally based on the percentages. It's not winner take all, sort of similar to what we see in a Canadian general election. All right, to the Democrats then, Susanna, what's it looking like there?
In the Democrat side, Hillary, as people were expecting, did do well tonight. We'll show you where she stands. She took home 6 states tonight: Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, again, the big one there everyone was looking at, and Virginia. And Bernie Sanders did take home 2 states there, Oklahoma and Vermont, which was expected is his home state, that he would take that one, and he did win it handily tonight. But there is still another close race going on in Massachusetts right now. In that state, Hillary Clinton has about 51.6% of the vote, with Sanders at 47.2%. So that one is still too close to call. And right now we're seeing results starting to come in from Colorado and Minnesota. Bernie Sanders is up in Colorado. Clinton is up in Minnesota. Only about a 10% difference. So those are still close races. But Hillary Clinton did speak tonight about her strong showing.
It's clear tonight that the stakes in this election have never been higher, and the rhetoric we're hearing on the other side has never been lower. Trying to divide America between us and them is wrong, and we're not going to let it work.